Followers drink that sweet Kool-Aid. In the chat they fight and rage. Is it Lene? Is it Maggie? Whispered lies, they sound so catchy. Money flows like a river wild. Brainwashed voices all beguiled. Animal cults dancing in the night. Lost in stories shining bright. Mystery leader smoke so thin. Who's the one that holds the sin? Kool-Aid mixed with liquor's glow. Followers entangled woe. Every story holds no truth. Fighting for her glance aloof. Will they rise? Will they see? Break the spell of mystery. Is it truth or just a game? Wrapped up in a false name. Scribers lost in digital maze. Drowning in a foggy haze. See the leaders twist and turn. Blind devotion they have learned. Ooh, 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 ooh. Kool-Aid mixed with liquor's glow. Followers entangled woe. Every story holds no truth. Fighting for headlines aloof. Will they rise? Will they see? Break the spell of mystery. Is it truth or just a game? Wrapped up in a false name. Subscribers lost in digital maze. Drowning in a foggy haze. See the leader twist and turn. Blind devotion they have learned. Lene talks with silver tongue. Tales so wild the web is spun. Followers drink that sweet Kool-Aid. In the chat they fight and rage. Is it Lene? Is it Maggie? Whispered lies, they sound so catchy. Money flows like a river wild. Brainwashed voices all beguiled. Animal cults dancing in the night. Lost in stories shining bright. Mystery leader smoke so thin. Who's the one that holds the sin? Kool-Aid mixed with liquor's glow. Followers entangled woe. Every story holds no truth. Fighting for her glance aloof. Will they rise? Will they see? Break the spell of mystery. Is it truth or just a game? Wrapped up in a false name. Scribers lost in digital maze. Drowning in a foggy haze. See the leaders twist and turn. Blind devotion they have learned.
Boom. Hi. How's everybody? Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Oh, how's everybody doing? There was no sound, or it was me, no sound. Sorry. I forgot I didn't add myself to stage. Thanks for coming over here with me. I appreciate it so much. We got to start the likes over. Good morning, Miss Barbara, Melly Joe, Lulu, JK. Yeah, I was having a ciggy. RC, anybody else here? If you're here, say hey. Don't hang out in them bushes. Come and talk to us. Hey, Lene, I sent you an invite link to go live together on Messenger. I don't know. Um, I don't know how to do that. Go live on Messenger. Um, yeah, I don't know how to do that and no line on here. Well, what I'm going to do is, so I could show you how to get up here with me. Oh, okay. Here, look, let's do this. Since I've already opened this up and I don't want to keep running everybody all over creation to find us, I'm going to drop this link. All you got to do is take this link and follow the instructions. Make sure your cam is turned off if you don't want to be, uh, if you don't want to show your face, and your mic is turned on. And then I will add you to stage up here and we can chit chat. That's how that works. Oh my God, you guys, it's freezing here. It's freezing. I am wearing a sweatshirt, flannel, my robe, and my heating things. It's freaking freezing. It's freezing here. Everybody that's out west, I'm sure the storms are already hitting you guys. I heard that the storm had already hit, parts of the storm was already going into Illinois, where my son is at, a couple hours ago. Uh, we're freezing. We are freezing in the States. And what's funny is the middle part of the States is getting it too. All right.
Have I made it?
You made it, John. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How about you?
You are doing great. You're doing great. I'm doing great too. This is
Hey,
JK. JK, this is John.
Hello, John.
hello.
I'm just here for Lene. I just wanted to tell her she looks beautiful tonight.
JK, you're sweet. Thank you so much. We've
Yeah,
missed you around here,
I know, I know.
but it's okay. I understand. People got stuff to do. People got stuff to do.
I
Um,
lurked a little bit. I lurked a little bit.
that's okay. Sometimes, I think last time DJ was here, he said, "Where's JK?" And I said, "Sometimes when I call his name, he'll just pop up." But you didn't pop up that night, so I knew you weren't hanging around. You might have been asleep though.
Oh, well, my girlfriend was here from the 23rd till the 3rd, so I was busy.
Uh, oh, I bet you were busy.
Yeah.
Slapping it, flipping it, rubbing it down.
A little bit of all of it, Lady.
Whoa,
What would you
whoa.
expect from JK, you know? I mean, come on.
Hey, nothing less,
I
nothing
mean,
less.
it's 3:30 now, so I mean, Maggie should be showing up.
No, Mags texted me about an hour before I came live and told me that she didn't think she was going to be able to come in tonight because um, she's in a lot of pain right now with different things she's got going on. So I told she hadn't slept. I know they got a bunch of snow. So she said that she was up watching the snow. And
So, Laney,
I
I'm
told,
gonna Put me on the big screen and I'll say hi in person.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, it's raining in my neck of the woods. It's probably going to turn into snow soon.
Yeah, you're in Missouri. You
What
should
is-
be getting a good snow too. I saw it on the news.
Yeah, it's raining right now, but it's probably going to turn into snow at some point, I'm sure.
Right, right. All right, JK, we're waiting on it. Do not porn bomb me, JK. I just got to 1,000 subs. Can you believe it? I'm
Very nice.
listening.
Congrats on 1,000 subs.
Look at this. You get a special surprise tonight.
I love special surprises. Thank you, John. Thank you. It was
Mhm.
with your help as well that I got 1,000 subs.
Absolutely.
Everybody.
Absolutely.
JK, you handsome devil, you.
Yeah, I'm a little going bald, but
That's
I'm all right.
okay. That's okay. When I don't, you probably didn't see it, but you know who he is, Mark Terry. You know Mark Terry.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he Mr. T. He was over here. A couple. Put that down while I'm monetized.
You're fine, Laney. That you can smoke, you can do bong hits, you can snort a lot of
Yeah, I
coke,
just
you
don't.
can do
I don't.
whatever.
I don't need it, babe. I don't need it. I mean, I would love to sit here and smoke, but I don't smoke indoors. But anyways, Mr. Terry came over here and he
Listen, I'm outside.
cracked.
I'm outside.
Oh, well, he
Look,
cracked me up. Oh, you show are Magnolia, honey. Anyways, he was telling us that he has the best comb over in the whole US of A. And he showed it to us, and he was right. The best comb over. Lulu says, nah, JK, I gave you a kiss through the screen, mate. No one here will tell your girlfriend.
Wow. Yeah. You better watch out. No cheaters.
Hey, those mad mods, I'm going to tell you what, you never know what you're going to get, right?
Right.
so I haven't been introduced to the cowboy yet. What's going on, brother?
Not a whole lot. What about you?
I'm just relaxing.
Nice.
We met Cowboy. Well, I call him John, but I would love to call him Cowboy. We met him.
That's fine. That's fine. That's my nickname anyway.
Okay. Has it been a full month yet, John? Has it been a full month you've been coming now?
I think it's almost 2 months. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I knew it had been a while. And so yeah, he's from Missouri. JK is from a little bit of everywhere. And he travels back and forth and hangs out. We dig him. We love our
Yeah,
JK.
I was in Maine. If you look at my
Mhm.
picture,
Yeah, I absolutely love it. Nut in me. I love it. It sounds like a chick's license plate, I would hope. You're not driving that
it
car.
was. She was driving a Jeep.
Yeah, because that would be terrible if you were driving that around. You'd get all kinds of different attention you may not have wanted. Huh?
What
From the
happened with
what happened with what?
nothing? I was just looking at the chat. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right.
It's like 3:30 in the morning, so I'm tired. I go to bed early now, Laney.
Oh, look at you being all grown up and stuff.
Uh,
Whew.
you know that kind of stuff happens. You know.
But
Wow.
yeah, Lynn. Like I told you, the first time I was in your live, man, it was an interesting one. I heard some interesting stuff.
Oh, I bet you did. You never know what you're going to get.
Uh, Laney just wants me to take off this jacket
And your
and
shirt.
this shirt, all
Uh-huh.
this good
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Oh,
but
well,
she's
wait a
not gonna
minute.
get it. She's not gonna get it.
There's nothing wrong with asking. And listen, it wouldn't be a night with Lene if I didn't ask, correct? You know that.
Yes.
Lulu says it's lovely to hear that you were happy, JK. We are all your bossy sisters in here, and so tell your girl she better not break your heart, or Lulu's coming to kick her ass.
Yes. I believe anybody here, especially all the women, they would go
Yeah,
get her.
we would kick her ass. Definitely. Nobody hurts our JK for
Yeah.
sure.
If I broke any hearts, I'm sorry.
But yes, hello, ladies chat. I hope you're all doing well.
Yep, this is John. You guys up on panel. This is your first time ever on a panel, right, John? Yo, cowboy.
I think he's lost connection or something. All right. Well, I
Oh,
just came
Yes,
up to wish
yes,
you.
that is correct. I'm sorry. I guess I lost connection.
it's
All right.
okay.
Well, I just wanted to wish you a happy new year, Lainey, and to all the women in the chat. I still love all of you. And tell Maggie I love her also.
I sure
Uh,
will.
I will see you soon.
All right, JK. Big hugs. Love you.
Kisses.
You too. Bye. Anyways, this is I'm sorry, something just came up backstage. Hey, backstage, can you show me your face? Solo, can you show me your face? I need to see your face before I invite you up on my panel, honey. Or you got to get down there and chat a little bit so I'll get to know who you are. Don't need to be porn bombed or anything like that. So yeah, this is that really happens. It's happened
Wow.
many times to a lot of people. I've been in chat before and watched people get porn bombed and all
Oh
different kinds of
my.
stuff to try to get their channels taken down. I've worked too hard. We've all worked too hard at this
Absolutely.
channel to let somebody just come on and take it down.
Absolutely. I've definitely worked too hard. I'm closing in on 10,000 people.
Wow. Oh, okay, Solo. I see you. Thank you for that. You could turn it off if you want to turn it off. I don't want to put you up here if you want to keep your camera on. But what I'm going to do regardless until I get to know you is I'm going to put a layover on. Hold on, let me look at this really quick. You're not a porn bomber. Okay, I got you. But what I'm going to do anyways, just to protect myself and protect the channel, is I'm going to put a layover over all of us and have you come up. Let's talk. Let's see.
Absolutely.
Hold on, give me a minute. All right. Hello, Solo. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How y'all doing?
Oh, you country too. Y'all, I got me two country boys up here. Be jealous. Be jealous, ladies.
I am not a porn bomber. I've never porn bombed nobody anywhere. I know that lots of people do that. And
Yeah.
I think they all need a bullet in their head. If it was up to me, they'd all be executed. I got a big sword and I could chop off their head real quick.
Yeah, let's just watch how we talk about that because that could get me in some trouble too.
Well,
So,
all right. I'm
where
gonna
you
say
from? Where you from?
I live in Southeast Texas, down around the
Woo!
big ticket. I lived in the northern gateway to the big ticket.
What does that mean?
Now the big ticket, you know where the big ticket's at?
No.
The big ticket's down there, and
In the bayou?
no, it's a little bit south of
Born
me.
in the bayou.
I'm the northern gateway to the big ticket.
Mm.
Oh my god.
I was married the first time in El Paso, so I lived in El Paso for a little while. I lived in Texas for a little while.
Oh, El Paso's way the fuck out. That's a whole nother.
Wait, it's way up there. It's way up there. But it's still part of Texas.
Yeah, barely. That's where
Barely.
Southeast Texas. That's where all the fucking outlaws move to. That's where the hardest Indians move to hide out in the thicket and everything.
Mm.
You know, I come from where the outlaws live and shit like that.
So what's your game? What's going on?
I'm just looking for people to talk to that are not afraid of the truth, just to hang out. You know.
I'm not afraid of the truth, but everybody's truth is different.
Well, I'm not trying to tell fucking hardcore truth. I'm really just trying to chill. You know.
You're just trying to chill. We gotcha. We gotcha. Well, let's just chill. It's Lene After Dark. Nothing too serious. Nothing going on here. Nobody cares.
That's right. Let's chill. You bet.
You immediately knew that I wasn't some fucking Yankee.
Well, what's wrong with the Yankees? I live up here in Indiana.
No, that's suspect.
It's suspect.
Whoa, wait a minute.
He's from Missouri. What's wrong?
That's even more suspect, Missouri. What?
Suspect. Oh my goodness.
Ain't the Missouri River up there somewhere?
Somewhere. It's somewhere in the United States. Yeah.
Well, yeah. This is Missouri, so I'm sure the Missouri River is somewhere around.
That sounds a little bit suspect to me.
So you don't like people from the north?
I think they have a problem.
What's the problem?
It's in their butthole. It's in their brain. I'm just
some people in the north say that very same thing about southern people.
Yeah, that's true. It is true. They do.
Yeah. I don't understand what the big deal is. I mean, I was raised in Southern California, so I'm as Southern as they get. My family comes from Georgia and Florida, and somehow I ended up in here in Indiana, and I wouldn't leave the North for the world because I got to have all 4 seasons. And but I like people from everywhere. I just like people.
It's gonna get cold as fuck. You better hope you're not in this part where it's about to get ice fucking cold.
Oh, that's what we're waiting on right now. That storm to hit.
Yeah,
hey, listen. You don't have to worry about me. I'm not gonna porn bomb nobody. I might say some shit. You might hurt your butthole, but I'm not gonna porn bomb nobody.
Let me ask you a question. How old are you?
I'm almost 50 years old.
Okay,
almost. I was born in 1976.
Gotcha. So, yeah. I don't think you're going to say anything that's going to hurt me. It's just we're going to be a little bit respectful to everybody. Right?
Well, I will. Yes, I'll try to be. Yeah,
you don't have to try. Everybody knows how to be respectful. It's, we're born with that. Respect is not taught.
Well, we're living in a new type of world.
Sure. Lulu says, woohoo, 1976, best vintage ever. Personally, I think 1969 is, but that's just me. Anyway, so how long you been on YouTube?
Too long.
What's that mean?
No, I was a fucking.
Are you a founding father?
No. No, I wasn't a founding father, but YouTube is a fucked up place, but there was if you were way I'm not in the very beginning. I watched it the whole time. I wasn't like I didn't have a channel way back then. But some people that had a channel way back then was able to cash in and make some money.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't have a channel until way later.
Oh, so you have a channel?
I have lots of channels.
Oh wow! Why?
Because that's how YouTube works.
Oh, but I mean, do you do different things on different channels?
Yep.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, solo meet cowboy, cowboy solo. How long have you been on YouTube, cowboy?
Oh, probably ever since I've had a phone. So probably since like uh 2012 or 2013.
Wow. See, I'm just being honest. Do you guys remember when Gabby Petito went missing in the Tetons?
Oh yeah. You know, that's interesting that you bring that up because I think I posted on my YouTube channel sometime last year, or was it 23? I've been doing this for a few years now, but I posted a YouTube short on my channel. It said when your daughter looks like Gabby Petito, like, but yeah, a sad situation. Let me tell
Right.
you. Sad
That's
I
that's when
remember that as well.
that's when I came to YouTube. Can you believe it?
I
I
remember
Wow.
that as well.
Yeah, I honestly thought YouTube was only for music. Really.
Well, I mean, you know,
YouTube's for everything.
Everything. But I didn't know that. I mean, I was busy raising family, taking care of a house, working a 40, 50, 60-hour job a week. And, I didn't know. My kids are the ones that told me they were, because I was following the Gabby Petito case, but
I, I,
court TV
Hey,
only puts on.
you should be way more suspect of the motherfucker that is fucking was fucking what he just said than me.
What?
You
I'm
heard
sorry.
that
What?
motherfucker, you heard that motherfucker stutter the whole goddamn time. Look,
Okay. You know what? If you're not going to be respectful on the panel, then you got to go.
I'm not being respectful.
Well, when you're talking about somebody's speech problem, impediment, then yeah, that's
Okay.
disrespectful.
All right, there. I didn't know how to speak. I thought he was tripping out on something else.
No, that's you that's tripping out on something else. So let's just chill out.
My fault. My
Okay.
fault.
All right. All right. All right. So, anyways, that is when I found YouTube. It was my kids that told me because I was watching it on court TV, and there was only so much they were putting out. It was the same damn thing over and over again. They're like, "Mom, go on YouTube," and I was like, "What? That's for music?" And they're like, "Are you kidding me? You can find everything on YouTube," and that's how I found it. I was like, "There's a whole world of people here that I never knew anything about."
Absolutely. There you
There's
go.
actually a government thing about how it was a monopoly. There's an actual law that split it up because Google owns YouTube, and it was a monopoly, a search engine monopoly. And there's an actual fucking law. They had to split it up. I don't know what the result is, but
I had heard, I don't know if you guys heard this. I had heard that what's his name? Either Elon or Trump was going to try to buy YouTube, or was talking about buying YouTube. Did you guys hear that?
Huh? No, I hadn't heard that.
Did you hear it, Solo?
I heard there was what I heard there was some type of a government action because Google and YouTube are owned by the same company, and the government recognized that as a monopoly, so it had to be broken up. So Google had to sell something. I don't know the details, but
Yeah, what I had heard was that there's too much restriction on YouTube. Kind of like what, do you remember when that happened with Facebook? He had to go to Congress and everything else because they were taking off, they weren't allowing us to post what we wanted to post on there, freedom of speech and stuff, whatever. And it's the same thing that's going on with YouTube. I mean, there's certain words we're not supposed to say. And I think it's bullshit. We live in a country where men have fought and died, and women, so that we have freedom of speech. And we actually pay to be on this platform. We pay.
yeah. Well, the thing is, Google and YouTube are owned by the same corporation. That was a problem.
Army vet, hello, sweetheart. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. So, can you tell me? Let's start with John. John, what is your YouTube channel about?
Well, I think I've told you before. I believe in God, and I want everyone to know that God loves you. So I do Bible studies on Sundays and Wednesdays, and yes, I also I do post funny videos. I want people to be entertained, but I also want people to know that God loves them, and that he's going to save their soul. So that's basically what my channel is about. Just encouragement and just trying to be happy. you know.
I like it. I dig it. Can you do me a favor? Can you type just something in chat, hi or a thumbs up, and the mods will post your link. That'll be great. Solo, you said you have plenty of channels. So do you mind if they post this link right here that you're on right now? I mean, I
Yes,
can't pay
go
y'all
ahead.
for coming up on my panel, but I can post your link.
You can post. You can post my link. I'm not. That's fine. I battle evil on a regular basis, and if you're gonna come to my channel, you can be. Depending on what day it is, what time it is, I do battle evil. I just battled evil earlier.
Mm. What? Well, if both of you could just type something in chat, and then my mods can pick it up from there and post it. Let me ask you this: what do you mean by battling evil? Do you mean you guys have like a lot of
Yeah.
drama on your channel,
I
fighting?
just, I just typed in hello and it said this comment failed to post. Well, the thing is, there's a bunch true evil, true evil to the highest and lowest degrees. I mean, um, from the very top to the very bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want me to fuck? Where do you want
No.
me to start?
So what I'm talking about is like when you're talking about battling evil, or I guess are we talking about flesh and blood? Or are we talking about spiritual? What are we talking about?
Both. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Both.
wow.
Both. It is a spiritual battle. It's also a physical battle because that's how that's the reason there's no justice in America. Well, that's a lot of times the reason justice escapes people, but in certain situations, justice can be found. Um, uh, it's a yeah, it can be difficult. Yes, the problem is the police are often too involved and influenced by something, but I mean, my father was a police officer. Um, yeah, I don't know I mean, I don't know exactly what to say, but it sounds kind of
I
weird.
I totally sense that you're trying to be respectful to different things and to chat. So I appreciate that because I'm sure you could really say what you really mean. But I think I'm understanding a little bit um, of what you're saying. So um, what is so from one channel to the next channel? What would be the differences in channels?
Well, I mean, well, some channels are just all about drama and demonic fodder. They want to feed the demons. Other
Mm.
channels of focus is on uplifting people and trying to give people spiritual edification. And just other channels are just hanging out, just trying to be cool.
So do you follow a certain faith?
Well, that's a good question. It really is. I did, but I do, but I, I am a Christian. I was born a Southern Baptist. I received Jesus Christ my Savior at 7 years old in a Southern Baptist church,
Hmm.
and I am a Christian. I believe I am a Christian. But a lot of people that claim to be Christians aren't really Christians. But I was really blessed to be a member of a Southern Baptist church where I had certain types of people tell me certain types of truth that it's apparently does not exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried to find a church like that, but
Mm-hmm.
as far as I know, I cannot find another church like that.
So you were obviously raised in the church. Your parents raised you in the
Yeah.
church.
Yes,
Yeah.
my parents basically didn't do fucking shit except
Mm.
take me to church and let the church raise me.
Mm.
And
But I mean, you know, I mean, I don't know your relationship with your parents, but I mean, if a parent is going to at least do that much, then I mean, that's a lot more than a lot of kids get, right?
yes,
At
ma'am,
least
it
you weren't
is.
just at least you weren't thrown out on the street and have the streets raise you, right? You were raised in a church, and there's
Yep.
something to be said for that. Let me ask you this. So, I hear you say that you're a Christian, but I think what you're trying to say is, yes, you're a Christian, but you're not living for God in the way that you know that you should be.
Oh, I'm 100% living for the creator of all things. I am 100% dedicating my life to the truth, the ultimate truth with a capital T.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
not, I'm
because
not
like,
perfect. I'm not perfect, but
well, sure,
uh,
yeah, I'd be worried about you if you said you were perfect. It's just I can relate to that because I was having a discussion with John earlier, and we were talking about it, and I told him, I'm a Christian, but am I living the life that I believe that Christ has meant for me to live? No, no, not at all. Um, and it's hard once you God never walks away from us, but we walk away from God. And once you have done that, it's really, in my view, tough to get back. I still feel the pull of God on my heart all the time. I'm very I'm very loud about my faith and what I believe in. I try to my morals come from what I've been raised knowing, but also biblically, do I fail God every day? Heck yeah, every day. But so I can relate to that. People who if you're not striving to be the person Christ needs you and wants you to be, then I think we're all dead inside. What says you?
what says me?
What says you? That's my saying. Sorry.
Well, it's a great question. I'm I've been through a lot.
Mm,
I don't think I'm dead inside. I feel a bunch of different type of ways, and I didn't feel this way before. Before I'd been more like uh, hardcore faithful and believing, but I've been through a lot of trials.
mm.
I've been through a lot of tests, and I can't honestly just be like, whatever. But
Can I ask you a few questions?
sure, I absolutely ask me whatever you want.
Whatever you don't want to answer, just say, Lene, I'm not talking about that. And that's fine. You want to offend me, it's really hard to offend me. Um, are you married?
No, I'm not.
Do you have children?
Nope.
Okay. So do you feel like the tests that you've gone through that you have come out a victor of those, or at least some of them, and learned anything from them?
I did feel that way for the longest time. I felt like a victor, but lately I don't. I mean, lately I feel defeated. I mean, just be honest.
Why? What's the defeat? What's got you? What's got you bound? What's happening? If you don't mind telling me.
Well, there's certain things that occurred, and I have seen many miracles. I've seen more miracles than most people,
Mm,
and I've been blessed to uh, able to witness miracles that most people never will never ever be able to witness. But at the same time where I'm at right now, there's been things taken away from me. I think extremely painful. So it makes me like the opposite. Like I've seen.
question your faith and question God, maybe.
Yeah, but I've seen miracles that I've seen multiple miracles that no one's ever seen. But at the same time, I've had things taken away from me that's painful, and as it hurts.
Didn't Job have the same thing?
No,
Come on. Remember Job in the Bible? He had everything. His family was taken from him. Everybody cursed him. He was sick with leprosy. He was a very, very rich man with many wives and many children, and everything was taken from him. Everything. He was poor, he was sick, and he was alone, but he never would curse God. And the devil even came to God. And the devil came to him and told God, he said, I can get him to curse you. And God said, you can try, but he will never curse me. And the devil said, I can get him to curse you if you give me his life. And God said, you could tempt him with anything on this earth, but you cannot touch his life. So, because of all that, Job had everything taken from him. His own wife said to him, curse God and just die. And he said, I will not. And he praised God all through all that, losing his family, losing his livelihood, losing his wealth and his riches and his friends, everybody. He had nobody, none left. All he had was God. But he kept his faith, and God rewarded him 10 times over. All the riches he's had, all of the sheep he had, all of the land he had, the wives, the children, 10 times over because he did not curse God. What says you?
I'm not trying to be fucking Job.
I know, but what I'm saying is, I'm just giving you something else to think about.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Honor. Yeah, honor. I hear what you're saying. I'm not trying to be Job.
Right, right. I get that. Yeah.
Right, but see, it's very interesting. Job is Job.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say get a job and everything. Like, there's people on YouTube say get a job. I've been self-employed for a long time.
Mm.
And people, and there's all these crazy people say get a job on certain things. I'm not trying to be Job. I am not. Hopefully, I'll never be Job.
Yeah.
I don't want to be nothing like Job. Unfortunately, uh, I feel a little bit like Job.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't,
what I'm saying.
I don't want to be nothing. I don't want to be nothing like Job.
That's what I mean. I think there's times in our lives, and maybe our whole lives, that we can relate to him. We can relate to Job. Losing things just seems like everything is just going away. But as long as we don't curse God, in the end, whether it's reward, if it's given back to us tenfold or not, your reward's in heaven. You feel me, dog?
Well, that's I mean, that's how all to be. that's all to be told is we're still living right now. You know,
Mhm.
I've
Yeah.
and I hope. Who knows? I hope that doesn't happen. You know, who knows? I'm not trying to be. I am not trying to be Job. I'm not trying to be.
I get it. I get it. I get it. So what do you hunt and fish down there in the good old state of Texas?
Well, I used to. I used to do a lot of hunting and fishing, but not so much anymore. I mean, I used to do a lot of hunting and fishing,
Mm.
but I don't do a lot of hunting and fishing anymore. I used to do a whole bunch, but I
Do you,
don't do as
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't do as much hunting and fishing I used to. No, I don't.
Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, I do.
What you do?
I talk shit to retards.
Ah, I love honesty. Nothing makes me happier than honesty. I love that. Talk a lot of shit. That's
And
my hobby. Yeah.
I I still do target practice. I got lots of bullets. I got lots of guns, and I still can shoot good. You know, and
Yeah.
so and my hobbies is I guess my hobbies is research, marksmanship.
Wow, nice. Let me say good morning really quick to Ann's place. Hello, my friend. Army vet said if you live long enough, you will experience things in your life that seem unfair. There may be times when you do everything right in the best to the best of your ability, and yet something goes wrong. This can cause you to ask, why do bad things happen to good people? If you ever felt this way, you are not the first. Long before someone asked that question, the Bible gives us an account of Job's life. Right. And the disciples also asked Jesus themselves, why? Why do all these bad people like they're just doing the bad things and they're blessed and all the good people are having hard times? And Jesus said, it rains on the just as well as the unjust. So he didn't promise a, a rose garden, y'all. There's thorns there. There's thorns. Um, but anyway, so um, did you uh, did you get to watch? I'm a big American history buff. I love American history. I can't get enough of it. I think I'm obsessed. Did you watch any of or did you even care about it? Some people don't care about it, and that's okay.
Uh,
Did you watch any of the presidential funeral services today?
no, I did not. Well, I love Texas history. I
The
do.
Alamo. Have you been there?
I guess I've been
Oh,
there several times.
oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. My favorite, probably my all-time favorite movie, or it's not a movie, it's one of those you call, I guess, an epic where it has several, not seasons, but parts to it. Was Lonesome Dove, and it was supposed to be set down in Texas, where with the Texas Rangers. Have you ever seen it?
That's yes, I love that. I've watched it 100 million times.
Oh my God, I love me some Augustus McCrae, them Texas Rangers,
yeah,
and some old Woodrow.
I love Augustus McCrae. I love Woodrow Carl. I love Jay Spoon.
Yes.
Uh, fuck.
Now we're there. My dog is named after Newt.
Yeah, Newt. Yeah,
Yeah,
Newt.
Newt.
Newt Call. Newt Call.
Yep, and I his middle name is Dietz. So his papered name is Sir Newt Dietz. Yeah. Isn't that funny?
Oh,
I
I didn't even know that part.
yeah,
Newt. I know it was Newt Call. I didn't know his
it
middle
is
name was Newt.
Dietz was played by Danny Glover. He was
Yep.
the tracker, and I
Yep.
loved him. And so I named Newt's middle name Dietz after him.
Okay, I
Yeah.
understand.
And then I had a cat named Augustus McCrae. Hmm.
Yeah,
I
awesome.
love that show so much. I can't stand it. Such
Yeah,
good stuff there.
me too. I love that. I love all those. I love all them from Lonesome Dove, Comanche Moon, Streets of Laredo,
Mm,
um,
yeah,
Return to Lonesome Dove.
yeah, yeah, that was good too. Let's see, Lulu. Yeah, whereabouts? Okay, so yeah, Johnson, Missouri, Ann's place. I think I'm blessed. Trouble because of him. I'm just reading chat really quick. RC says, when the Creator says you belong to Him, there isn't anybody that can change that fact. Amen. Yes, so true, Lulu. We are blessed, uh, being tested so hard. Yep. Um. So let's see. What about Dallas? You ever been to Dallas and gone to Daily Plaza? Dealey Plaza. What do you guys call it? I've heard it called two different things, Dealey and Daily.
I've been to Dallas. I mean, one time we used to have the thing. We went to one time the Southern Baptist. We went to Dallas. We need to make the cars out of the wood. I can't remember the terminology, but you make the cars that run the tracks on the wood.
Oh, the Derbies, the Derby cars,
What is the name? What do you call that?
Derby,
It was
or what? Box cars or something like that. Box
we,
cars.
we did. I did it through the church, and but we ran make the wooden little cars that run on the tracks. That's the first time I went to Dallas.
Mm,
When me and my dad and we made the I think it is called Derby.
I think it's Derby or box cars. Yeah.
Yeah, and you made the little cars that ran down the track.
Hmm. Yeah, I
That's
know
like
what you're talking about. That's cool.
I think this is the first time I went to Dallas. But yeah, I've been to Dallas lots of times. Maybe not lots of times, but several times.
I could kick myself. I've been in Dallas two or three times, and I've never gone by Daily Plaza where the president was shot at, killed. Pisses me off. I want to go again.
Well, I never been there. That's why I never been there.
Oh, if you live in Texas, you got to go to Daily Plaza where John F. Kennedy was shot. Pay
Well,
your
I know. Oh yeah, I talk all type of mad shit about that, but I don't think I've ever been to that part. Yeah, but I've been through Dallas. I rode through Dallas. Yeah. The,
yeah.
the crazy thing is, it seems like it takes a long time to get to Dallas. Like I've been to Austin 100 million times, but for some weird reason, it always seems like it takes longer to get to Dallas. I don't know.
It's because Dallas is slap dab in the middle of y'all's state, and that state is freaking huge.
Yeah, I know, but I've been to Austin and past that, but there's some weird thing about going to Dallas. It's like it takes forever to get there.
Wow.
Um, I don't know.
It's right in the middle of the state. I oh God.
I know where it's at. I live in the middle. I basically live in the middle of Dallas and Houston.
Oh wow. Okay. I've got friends that live in San Antonio.
But the thing is, it didn't seem to take that long. I can get to Houston real quick, but if I go to Dallas, it seems it takes forever to get there.
Do you think it's because of all of the traffic coming in and out of Dallas, and then you got Fort Worth right there too?
No, I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. It's a weird type of thing. But you know what? I think what it is I always go to Houston and I rarely go to Dallas. I think in your familiarity, when you're familiar with it,
Yeah.
you get used to it, so you're used. you're used to going back and forth. So you,
Yeah. I don't know. I think Texas is because I go on a lot of road trips. I do a lot of road tripping, a lot of driving. And Texas to me is probably the hardest state to get through. I mean, it takes 10 hours from Dallas just to El Paso. That's a 10-hour trip right there.
oh,
That's
where are
crazy.
you from? I thought you were from Texas.
Well, I'm from everywhere because I was born, raised, married, divorced, army, but um, in Indiana right now. This is the longest
Indiana.
I've ever been in. I lived anywhere in my life is Indiana. I gotta get new plugs, y'all. I'm telling you, when
What? It almost seems like you said you was a Yankee.
no, I told you I wasn't a Yankee. I was dropped off here and left. Um, but I like people from. I was raised in the South, but I love people from all over the place.
No, that was a joke. That was just a joke. I like to.
I, I know it was. I know it was. I know.
I don't care anything about where in the world you're from.
JK, no, I'm not from Texas. I was born in Florida, Miami, Florida, Homestead Air Force Base. But when I was 3 weeks old, we left Homestead and went to El Paso, Texas. And that's where my little brother was born. And I lived there from then until I was 4. Then I moved to Southern California, stayed there until I was almost 12, and then moved back to El Paso, stayed there for it just goes on and on. I like I said, I've lived everywhere. So I think I claim a little bit of everywhere. I claim
That's good. That's
yeah,
good.
I've traveled a lot of places, put a lot of different miles on this life of mine. Have
Was
you
it?
ever have you ever been out of Texas?
Yes, I have.
You know, some people never leave the state that they were born in.
That's a shame. It's good to experience other places.
Right. I'm so shocked when I hear that people have never been out of their state. I'm like, what? Like, why not? Why even the
Well,
neighboring state? Just go.
it's unfortunately some people it just doesn't come down to that. Fortunately for me, when I was younger, I had a group of friends that encouraged me to do so, so I got to travel. If it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for that group of friends, I would have been one of the people that never did.
Where'd you
'Cause
go?
I I went to the West Coast numerous times. I went to
Good.
and my family took me numerous times to the to from Southeast Texas to Florida numerous times, and so
Traveling that I-10, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
and and then my friends took me to the northwest and you know so I got to travel most of it, the United States of America, and actually my church even took me to Mexico and
Nice.
New Mexico. So I was blessed, to have that. But some people didn't have that experience, so they were
Right.
isolated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good morning, bees. Hello. Oh, it's okay. It's all right, bees. No problem. We'll catch up. We'll catch
Yeah.
up.
So
It's
people could easily be, people could easily be isolated. It's not
mm,
it's not it's not exceptional that people would not be isolated. Lots of people have become isolated just because of that's this how that was how it is.
well, I think that the pandemic did not help that. I think that set a lot of people on the wrong path with already mental health problems happening and it just messed up a lot of people even worse. And it's sad. It is. It's really sad. That's what I think, anyways. Although sometimes I think isolation for me, I would thrive. I would take my dogs, my cats, and I would thrive in isolation and maybe see everybody once a month. I'd be good. I really do. Well, Solo, it was good talking to you. I'm going to pull somebody else up now. And well, first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke a cigarette. I don't smoke in the house. I have to go in the garage. But I've
What
enjoyed it. I've enjoyed talking to you.
what type of cigarette are you gonna smoke?
Just a old fashioned tobacco filled cigarette.
No, is it American Spirit? Is it hand rolled? Is it Marlboro? Is it Newport?
It's it's the cheapest cigarette that I could find because cigarettes are too expensive now.
Well, I wish I could smoke one with you. I might smoke some Amanita. So I got some leftover Amanita in my pipe. I might puff on that real quick.
All right, you puff on whatever you want to puff on. I'm going to put some, if you want to stay up on panel, you're welcome to stay up on panel. We'll drop the link for whoever else wants to come back. John disconnected. I don't know what happened there, but we'll drop the link. Let me put on some music real quick. We'll drop the link. Let's mute out. I'm going to go smoke and I'll be back. All right, guys, give me a few minutes. All right. Solo, I will BRB if you don't mind just muting out for a little bit.
Yes, man. No problem.
All right, honey.
Hopefully, she doesn't hear me fart. I'm going to take a real big fart.
I probably wouldn't do that. I'm always listening, honey.
Why you say you was mute? What?
I told you to mute yourself out. Don't make me come over there, Solo. I'll be whipping your ass. You hear me? Now mute yourself out. Nobody's going to listen to anything but our tune.
All right. I'll mute my own fucking fart.
BRB.
In the studio we laugh all day. She's got that sass in every way. Talking fast, not a pause in sight. Lene's got my head in a spin tonight. Oh, shut up, Lene, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Podcast queen with a wicked smile. Running jokes, mile after mile. Try to speak, but in she slides. Lene makes it a wild ride. With a wicked smile, running jokes, mile after mile. I try to speak, but in she slides. Lene makes it a wild ride. Oh, shut up, Lene, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Oh, Lene, don't get me wrong. Can't imagine life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me in. This ain't just your show to win. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Lene laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. Trying to keep this show as planned. Lene laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. Oh, shut up, Lene, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Let me share. Oh, Lene, don't get me wrong. Can't imagine life This ain't just your show to win. Oh, shut up, lady, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Oh, Lene, don't get me wrong. Can't imagine your life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me in. This ain't just your show to win. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Lene laughs, guess it's gonna stay our little secret every day. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Lene laughs, guess it's gonna stay our little secret every day. In the studio we laugh all day. She's got that sass in every way. Talking fast, not a pause in sight. Lene's got my head in a spin tonight. Oh, shut up, Lene, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Podcast queen with a wicked smile, running jokes mile after mile. Try to speak, but in she slides. Lene makes it a wild ride. Culturing with a wicked smile, running jokes mile after mile. I try to speak, but in she slides. Lene makes it a wild ride. Oh, shut up, Lene, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair.
With my white hair and sassy flair. Thank you to Lunch Lady for writing our music. We love you. Thank you so much. You can unmute solo. We're good to go now. Thank you for that. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Hello, Mac J. Good to see you, honey. Thank you for coming in. This is Solo and Lene up on panel right now. Let me know if anybody else wants the link. I'll drop it. Come up here and have a discussion if you feel like it. So nobody watched the RC. RC, you had to have watched some of the live coverage today of the president's funeral. Y'all, you know, I am very much into that stuff. I have visited so many presidential grave sites and libraries and homes and things like that. I love it. I can't get enough of it. So I spent a lot of time watching that. No problem, John. I could drop the link again, honey. I saw it. It kicked you. I didn't kick you. It kicked you. President Jimmy Carter died. He was our 39th president, and he was 100 years old. I just kept staring at his picture, thinking that is what 100 years of time looks like. 100 years. Then I heard many stories from his presidency and his upbringing and stuff, and I was just glued to the TV with it, because so my first thought of anything ever, or my first understanding of a presidency, was the year that Jimmy Carter ran against what was his name? Ford. I guess that it was on our TV all the time. I don't know. I can't tell you how I heard about him. I just knew about him. I knew my mom had dropped me off at my at one of her good friends' house so she could go vote. And I remember Mom leaving and coming back to pick me up. And I was like, Mom, who'd you vote for? And she said, we don't talk about that, Lene. We don't talk about, who we vote for and stuff. That's a secret. And I was like, why? I couldn't understand it. And then I remember telling her, Mom, I really hope you voted for Jimmy Carter because he's so cute. And she said, She said, Lene, we don't vote for a man based on his looks. And I thought, well, I am.
All right, I think I'm back.
Welcome back. Good to hear from you
Oh,
again.
who was? I don't know, but who was the other president at the time? I don't
Uh,
remember.
I don't even know. I don't know.
Oh,
I
oh,
didn't know what
Jimmy.
a president. I don't know what a president was back then. Really, I just remember that it was a big deal. I guess Ford was from California, and
I know what Jimmy Carter looks like. I don't remember who. I don't even know what Gerald Ford looks like. I do know what Jimmy Carter looks like.
he did win the. Now Ford, I think, was Ford coming up on his second election term, and Jimmy Carter took it from him, and then Jimmy Carter, and then the next election it was Jimmy Carter and Reagan swept it. I mean, swept it. And Jimmy Carter said, you guys, in his memoirs and stuff, and like I said, I saw a lot of interviews and stories about him, and he talked about how when he left the White House, him and his wife were were so depressed. And he said, "Hi, Sean. Good morning, sweetheart." He said the only thing that got him out of his depression was the fact that his wife was depressed and he knew he had to help her. Isn't that amazing?
Hey, Lene, can I tell you? I don't. I know you said you're a history buff, but
Hmm.
I didn't know if you knew this about Abraham Lincoln. But he was also depressed. I did some digging on him, and apparently he was so depressed that back then when he was president, uh, his bodyguards or whatever they called him back then wouldn't even let him carry a pocket knife because they were concerned Abraham Lincoln was going to harm himself. Like I didn't even know that. Like it just so mind blowing that a president would have that much problems.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I
Yeah,
didn't know that, and and actually Abraham Lincoln's my favorite president.
yeah, yeah.
That's amazing. I can't imagine how they can't be depressed though, because I can't imagine being in having that high power of a job, that stressful of a job, that everything your whole life it just you're sucked into the job, and then all of a sudden you're let go. And I mean, imagine how we feel when we retire or when our kids leave home. You're just lost.
Right.
You're looking around, going, "What the hell do I do with myself now?" Well, imagine these men that have been consumed night and day by this job, and then they just are, here you go home. I mean, a lot of servicemen, you guys, after they've done their 20 and more and they get out, the rate, the unaliving rate and the depression rate of servicemen is very
Hmm.
high.
That is so true. Yes.
Hmm. Yeah. Did either of you ever serve in the military?
I did not.
Okay.
I'm 28 years old, so that's a not a.
Well, you still got time. You can join until you're 35 years old. So let's get to stepping. How about that? Let's go. Let's send Cowboy.
Okay,
Let's
okay,
send Cowboy off to Leavenworth and get him all fixed up.
okay, okay. Let me tell you, I respect all the men and women that put their bodies on the line. Killing themselves. If they die, in the battle, I respect them. I really do. We wouldn't be able to do a lot of this freedom if it wasn't for them.
That's right.
But that's not that's not really my career path. As I was telling you earlier, the reason why I started this YouTube channel is because to preach and teach and just to tell everyone that Jesus loves you and that He's going to save your soul, and you just need to love Him. So, uh,
Yeah. Um, Good morning, Jay Badass. Lincoln's son Willie had died while he was in the White House this morning. Okay, now now it's all coming back to me. Yes, he was depressed, and so was his wife. Do you know how many times his body was moved to a different burial place? It's unreal. I've been to a couple of the burial places. I was lost without my phone and had anxiety attack because I couldn't reach out to you, girlfriend. Oh, sorry, bees.
Oh my goodness!
Sorry.
Wow,
You
that's wild.
clap on, clap off. So when you lose your phone, we should just be able to do that and find your phones.
Hmm. Crazy, crazy.
So how solo, how often do you go live? You do lives, right?
Yeah.
How often do you do your lives?
It depends on. It depends. I mean, I play Madden. I used to do more open panels. I actually did an open panel tonight that had a bunch of people on it, and it was there's a bunch of extremely scumbag, wicked people on YouTube, and a lot of those people are on the panel tonight. And we looked at we try to I try to process that. I mean, there's a bunch of evil, wicked things on YouTube.
That's the truth.
Well, I mean, I try not to disagree with that because I agree, but it doesn't matter if you're on YouTube or if you're in real life. Either way, there are psychos all over the place.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, yes, sir. That's a great point. It's a life. It's a reflection of life. I mean, it's we live in a wicked world.
Yep. So true.
And
Barbara Smith says Lincoln's wife was very mentally ill. That probably affected him greatly. Yeah. Didn't she pass away in a home? I think she passed away now. Maybe she passed away in their home, but she was a shut in. We love you too, JK. If you want to come up here and take your shirt off, let's do that. Bees, I want to apologize right now. I did not give him your info because I noticed that my last message to him, he hasn't even opened yet. But yes, I will send that over to him tonight. I'm sorry about that. I forgot. Yeah, Mary Todd died in an asylum. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's so sad. But I mean, she had a lot of heartbreak. You would consider taking your shirt off, but I can't tuck my boobies. Well, listen, Mel whatever has been on panel without her shirt on before. Now you could only see from her top of her cleavage up, but it was fucking hysterical. It really was.
Who is this?
One of our mods, and she has a channel as well. Her channel name is Mel whatever, and there's been many men that have come up here and taken their shirts off for me because they love me. And Mel whatever took her shirt off. She's in Australia and came up on panel. It just was the funniest shit ever. It was the funniest stuff ever.
so, how did her breasts look?
I told you we couldn't see, but from the top of her cleavage up. But I mean, you know, Mel will tell you, just like I'll tell you, we have to roll those bitches up to put them in a bra. I mean, there's nothing perky anymore about it. Your boobs hang down to your belly button your vagina becomes to your knees are just, it's terrible what happens. It's terrible.
Oh
Well,
man.
it's all beautiful. It's all human anatomy, and it's all artwork. I mean,
Is it artwork? Because my
but
artwork got all kind of fucked up somewhere along the way. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
well, there's some women, their breasts might sag a little bit.
A little bit.
Their bodies are still absolutely gorgeous.
Breast sag a little bit.
Apparently.
Uh,
I don't even think these are considered breasts anymore. I think they're considered just gross that
no,
are hung off of my chest down
no.
to my belly button.
You can still suck on the nipple. It doesn't matter how far they sag down.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you would just have to go a little further down. It's yeah. Mm. It gives a whole new meaning to missionary and the woman being on top. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh.
I'm not cock blocking anybody. I will
Well,
say
that's what the bigger they are, the more they're gonna sag. I mean,
that's what I'm talking about right there. Lene,
My, oh
unfortunately, I barely
my.
sag. Don't hey, they do smack me if I run. Well, you're blessed then. I'm not. I come from a long line of big-breasted, mouthy women.
That's what you told me earlier.
It's the truth. I'm not lying.
I
I'm
know,
not lying at all. They're so
I know.
disgusting.
it's
I
not.
know. I know
No,
you're
it's
not
not. It's
lying.
not.
You're
I
just.
don't find it disgusting at all.
No, it's disgusting. It's so
No, it's not.
gross.
It's not disgusting.
I look. I avoid the mirror front ways. I'm not lying. Oh my god, it's so disgusting.
It's
It's
a part of life. It's just like you got big breasts, I got big balls. My
right.
balls.
Those ain't pretty either.
My balls hang down. And your titties do too.
Yeah, none of it's pretty. Because balls are. Let me ask you about this. How do you feel about uh Brazilian waxes? I mean, remember you brought this
I'm
up.
not doing no negative.
Brazilian
I'm not doing
waxes.
no. I'm not nothing like that. I'm not into nothing like that. I'm a hairy. I'm a hairy. I'm staying hairy.
Come on, don't
If
you
you
know
don't,
women like their men groomed too?
no, that's if you're from California and you're homosexual, but I live in Texas, so my shit's hairy. It's staying hairy.
California homosexual.
Well, hold on. Do you like a woman to be groomed, or do you want a Bigfoot Sasquatch looking goony goo goo to walk up your door and say, hey, you want to get down?
I want her to feel comfortable. I want her to be how she wants to be.
Oh, so you don't mind if her pubes are braided?
Whatever she wants, she can do. I'm not.
Wow.
I don't dictate the way that she wants to be. If I like her, if we're on an intellectual compatibility, then nothing else matters.
Hi, Yusef. How are you, love bug?
I don't.
JK says you got to trim at least a little bit.
That's for fuck. That's for kids. Kids do that. I'm not a kid anymore.
So once you get a certain age, you're just like, come on in, goony goo goo. Spread
Yep,
them.
100%.
You know what? I appreciate honesty. I love it. I love it. So this guy right here does not mind goony goo goos, you guys. He doesn't mind Sasquatches. So if you're all full of hair from your toes on up to your head, you go right ahead and go over to Texas. And see Solo.
That's right.
Because he don't mind. He don't say no.
All right, we're not into homosexual shit.
No homosexual shit. Those
Wait.
they kill people for less in Texas.
Well, that's true, but it's not related to that type of thing.
My.
Well, I prefer a guy who's got shaved balls. Still
So
look I'm still looking for the guy though that will go and get a wax. I'll
yeah,
pay for it. I'll pay for it. But I want pictures to prove it.
a wax.
Yeah, wax your balls.
I've never ever waxed my balls.
Well, that's the problem.
Oh my goodness.
What about you? You're laughing, John. You ever waxed your balls? Would that be negative? Are you into it? Would you wax your balls?
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Is that no? Okay, he's not going to answer that. He's a man of the cloth.
No comment. No comment.
He's a man of the cloth. He is not going to answer that. See, Yusuf said, Texas, I have so much balls, they have one in their tongue. That's where the accent come from.
What's crazy is as I've gotten older, my hair don't have as much hair I used to. When I was young, I had way more hair. I used to look like Sasquatch when I was younger, but I don't have as much hair as I used to. Even down on my nuts and my armpits and everything.
But you don't mind hairy women either.
Well, no, I don't. It's like if you could trim it up in certain spots, you could trim it up to make it easier, you know. But I'm not gonna mind if you don't.
So JB says the balls are bigger in Texas. She hears.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Do you drive a truck? I drive a truck.
Of course I do. What do you think I am? What do you think I am? Some type of homosexual?
You think he's a homosexual? He drives fucking trucks.
I
Okay.
drive a 2500 4x4.
4x4. God, I was gonna say something and it was gonna be good. I hate when that happens to me. I drive a truck. That's faux show. This is Solo on panel and John on panel.
Or cowboy.
Or cowboy, whatever you want to call him. Cat want to be a cowboy. Ride you with my spurs on.
Yeah, come on, right. Oh. Riding the cowboy.
But I never really minded one way or another. I mean, it's certain parts could be trimmed up to make it easier to do certain type of things, but
Y'all, I got to get new headphones. I mean, I keep unplugging these bitches. I appreciate these so much, but why I don't have cordless is beyond me. And I don't even know that I've unplugged it until I can't see my little avatar moving. But anyways, God, I had a question for y'all. Now I forgot because I was cussing at headphones.
Some people told, one reason that you want to be cleared out is for to lick, like, oral
Oral.
things. But some people say that you shouldn't do that. That's against the you just shouldn't do it because whatever type of laws, whatever.
Well, y'all have some weird laws in Texas.
No, they say it's according to the Bible. They say that.
Oh, well, I live under the grace, not by the law. So I'm sure Jesus does not mind.
As a younger person, I believed in grace. Mm-hmm. As I've gotten older, maybe I learned to believe in the laws.
Well, some laws, we still do we still believe the 10 Commandments and things like that. what I say by the grace and the law is that Jesus became the sacrifice. So I don't want to confuse people.
Well, I thought we are talking about eating pussy. Is that what
Wow.
we're talking about eating pussy or not? I don't know.
Well, we can. I mean, have you perfected it?
Oh well, if you're gonna eat pussy, you want it to be trimmed up a little bit. You know, you
Oh, because you said you didn't mind Sasquatch coming over. So now
well,
we can trim.
if I'm gonna lick the pussy, I want it to be cleared out. You know, I don't want to be licking hairs and everything.
We feel the same thing about balls, so I'm gonna need you to go get those waxed.
Yeah, I don't need a girl to lick my balls. I'm fine with that.
Really? You've never had that done to you before? You're
Yeah,
just
I've had it done, but I don't need it done. I don't need it done.
Okay. Okay. I'm just messing with. No, I'm not
No,
messing with you. That's the truth. That's really how I feel about it.
no, but I do. I've had extreme enjoyment licking all over girls' body parts. You know.
Wow.
I mean, Lynn, I wasn't going to answer a few minutes ago, but I'll just say this: I don't feel the need because I don't have much hair in a certain place.
Oh, Jeffrey, just the man I needed to talk to. Hold on just a minute, Jeffrey, do you know how excited I was when I saw that you had become a member of my channel? I was like, what? Jeffrey's a member? I couldn't believe it. Thank you so much. I mean, it was nice enough that you subbed, but to become a member, I was like, what?
But anyways, that's my piece, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, well, you stick to that. Y'all, I was so happy when Jeff because
Yes, Jeff. Welcome aboard.
yeah, Jeffrey, we think, hey, if you guys haven't subbed up to Jeffrey, I'm going to need you to sub up to Jeffrey. Jeffrey is becoming my homeboy.
Oh, there you go.
Can we drop Jeffrey's link in chat, you guys? Yeah. Hold on, I was sending myself something. Can we drop Jeffrey's link in chat? If you haven't subbed up to Jeffrey, I'm trying to get him to 50. I want to interview Jeffrey one day. So help me. It doesn't cost anything, you guys, to sub up. It doesn't cost a damn thing. So if you guys don't remember, if you guys don't mind, sub up to my friend.
Yeah, I mean, my deal is, if people sub to me, I sub back to people. So I'll give Jeffrey a sub there.
Yes, please sub up to Jeffrey. Ann's Place. Are you having a dementia problem, girl? We did a whole thing with you about that you're at 1K on the live, and Maggie made you your little thing for your channel for your 1K. Remember? But yes, congratulations. Anne did get her 1K. Anne and I together were trying to get to 1K. I'm so grateful that she's finally there with me. Well, not finally. I just got it on the 13th, I think. So I'm glad we're both finally there. Jeff only needs 6 subs, you guys. 6. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait a minute. His name's not Barbara. His name should be Green. Wait. No, really. Hold on just a minute, you guys.
Now, Barbara is the name of one of my most girls I was the most in love with.
Oh, really? We're in love with Miss Barbara here too. She's our matriarch. Wait a minute. I swear I saw. Hold on, you guys, just a second. You guys go ahead and chat. I'm listening. I need to look at my studio once again just to make sure that I wasn't mistaken. I'm going to feel really dumb if I call Jeff out for being a member and he's not. But I could swear he was a member. Hold on. What's my password? Hold on.
It's almost like it's kind of old fashioned their thing, I guess, but according to some people, but is at a party at a friend's house when I saw her, and it was like love at first sight, you know.
Wow. I've never had anybody be in love at first sight with me. Shit. All right, let's look down here. See all members. No, Jeffrey, you're on here. It says you joined 1 day ago. Hold on, I'll take a screenshot of it.
It bring back a lot of memories. It makes I kind of want to go talk some shit. That's just not like bad shit, but good shit. I still don't face, you know. So the people, so the only persons from back in the day I'm still friends with them on Facebook. It was at his house and everything. A party at his house and everything. And I
So
saw her. I
you
saw
love
her.
Barbara's.
I saw her, and like it was like it was a legitimate love at first sight type of deal.
Wow, Miss Barbara, was that you?
Oh well, probably wasn't the same one, but
You will love Miss Barbara. We all love her. All right,
you
let
know,
me.
I
Let me.
can respect it and feel the reverberance.
She's a smart ass like me. That's why we love each other so much. Well, that and she's awesome. Uh, let me show you this. Hold on. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Uh, documents. No, downloads.
Really fucking. Sometimes you wish you could go back in time, but
So what happened between you and the Barbara?
we've had a lot of fun together.
No, I mean, why didn't it turn into like a forever love?
Oh, it kind of did, but there was also problems in the midst of the midst of it. It wasn't that there was not forever. It was there was obstacles involved in between.
I could understand that.
And honestly, if I could go back and be with anyone, it'd probably be with her. You know, to try to go back to figure out then how you could figure out. You know, the pain because she dealt with a bunch of things and like how that you could figure it out, but you know, life is so painful for in so many ways, and then sometimes it will never figure it out, dude.
Let me get back with Jeffrey real quick. Yeah. Jeff, this right here, I just took a screenshot. This is off of my studio. Says you have 3 subscribers and you're a member on my channel. Is this not you? Mine is F9Y Y4K. Oh. We're all smartasses. That's right. Yes. Oh, so that is this a troll account?
3 subscribers. That's a troll account.
Uh well, that sucks because they've got a membership to my channel.
But if they paid the money, they might be worth it. Who knows? It might not be a troll account. Maybe he's just starting out.
It's right there on the screen, Jeffrey. I'm showing you right now. That's the one that has I'll send it to you. I'll send you the info on it, Jeff. If you give me your information.
He's got blue eyes.
Yeah, he does. It's the same exact picture if you see. But maybe this is a way I can get Jeff's information. Jeffrey, I got an idea. On your channel, you should give us all an email and put it on your channel like I've got mine, according to Lene. If you email me, I will send you the screenshots of it. Well, that sucks because that just means that I'm going to. That's the troll account. I knew who it is. I was liaising them via the channel yesterday.
I just want to take the opportunity to say, like, I love the Barbara, and I wish I could still love her today.
Well, give me her name. I'll look her up and have a discussion with her.
Oh, she is no longer alive, unfortunately.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I can't, Jeffrey. I can't withdraw them. I can't. Well, I could, you know what? I could block them. Can I block? If I block them, will that take away their membership? Let me try to block that. You know, you've been on YouTube a long time, Solo. If I block that troll account, will it take away their membership and block them from my channel?
I'm not 100. I don't know. Honestly, don't know. You're worried about Jeffrey being a troll account?
Well, the Jeffrey that's in here right now, he's been on YouTube a long time as well. He just started his channel a couple weeks ago, and he's been a really good friend to our community. And he's had some trouble with some trolls and some different people going on. And I guess I thought he became a member, but this is the Y4K after his name on the screenshot. That's not what his is. His is Jeffrey F9Y. So that's definitely a
No, well, there's a Jeffrey in the chat says that is definitely not mine. I'm Jeffrey P9Y.
Yeah, F9Y.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's a troll. That's 100% a troll account then.
So if I block that account, which I'm doing, is it gonna? Do you think it'll take away the membership, which I don't mind at all?
No. Well, if
I would rather them not be a member.
Well,
oh, he knows who this one is. Do you? Well, I'm still gonna block them from this channel because I don't need it. I don't need their shit. I don't need anybody's shit. Crazy Hillbilly, good morning. Eyes. The second Jeffrey account is Lionel as he mitted one day. Who are you, Eyes? I love the name Eyes. It's Lionel Roy. Well, who's Eyes? Who's that? You have screenshots of them chatting with you. Well, Jeffrey, my email is accordingtolene@gmail.com. If you reach out to me through an email, I will gladly send you the screenshots. There is Jeff's channel. You guys, please sub up to it. He only needs 6 more subs. You're a troll account. Well, I appreciate the honesty. I, you know, if you're going to be a troll account and you come and you just say I'm a troll account because I don't care as long as you're not being ugly. I'm just saying someone told that Lionel he admitted he was one of the Jeffreys. There's probably a couple of them because there was a couple according to Lene's. One that was nice, one that was mean. I don't care about the if you're gonna use my name to be a sock account, go ahead. Just don't use it to be mean to people because I could be mean right here on my channel. I don't need it. So more of a sock account. You don't troll more. That's okay. I don't even care. I don't. Jovel, hello, my sweet, sweet friend. Lizzo, hello, my friend. Yeah, I don't have a problem, but obviously this one has caused this troll account has caused some problems and don't dig it. But Eyes, you're welcome to stay in. I don't mind at all. I don't have nothing to hide. I personally did not think Lionel made those kinds of accounts, but them.
Isn't it interesting how blue-eyed black people are attractive?
I have found brown-eyed black people attractive, but thank you, Jovel. Thank you so much. Yeah, I stick around.
Yeah.
Stick around, whoever you are. Stick around. Enjoy.
It's more mesmerizing.
Yeah, it is because it's not the norm, right? It's not the norm. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's like a mesmerizing thing. Like I'm not talking about contacts. There's black people that have actual like some of it's kind of gray, but it's mesmerizing. Even but the crazy thing about it is sometimes it's like men with they have like almost legit blue eyes. Almost it's a weird feeling.
I love men with I love brown eyes probably because only one of my siblings had brown eyes. The rest of us all have blue eyes. All of my children have blue eyes. I finally got a couple grandbabies with brown eyes. I was super excited. I was so excited. 100% it's not Lionel. I know for 100% fact who it is. Okay. Well, as long as you know, then I guess I don't need to. Jeffrey, don't be trying not to. You just don't want to email me. I won't blow your cover, Jeff. Make an email just with the name Jeffrey on it. And I still won't know you. I don't know who Jeffrey is, but I appreciate his support. Early hours for me here. Just come off shift. I will be departing soon, but wishes to you. Thank you so much. Regards to Maggie. Yeah, Maggie she had a rough night last night with some pain. So, but I will give her your best. Absolutely. Jay Brad said we could take her down. Jay Brad, you know it ain't you. Bees, I love you. Bee says I can get very angry if anyone disrespects Lene. I'm one of them. Fuck around and find out, bitches. And I've got quite a bit of those around me, and I'm thankful. Okay, thanks, Jeffrey. Okay, that's lovely. Thank you. Hi, Mr. Pro. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Can we drop Jeffrey's link one more time? Let's get him to 50 and maybe he'll, I don't know, something great will happen. Maybe he'll start going live. Great. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. Will you guys do me a favor and hit the like and sub up to my friend Jeffrey? Jeffrey, please ask JK, can we get the new victim to take their shirts off? Fellas, the people.
I have well-shaped pectoral muscles.
Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you so much, you guys, for subbing up to Jeffrey. Listen, I could be a drama channel, you guys. It'd be really easy for me to turn into, one of these drama channels. But I'm not about it. I'd rather laugh, make fun of myself, make fun of Maggie, make fun of Tina, make fun of all of you, have you all make fun of me.
But
There's
do you keep your pussy lips shaved or not?
yeah, but not shaved. I wax. Bikini wax. Yeah, that's
Wow.
right.
So that's hard. That's like hardcore. So you really want people to be able to.
No,
Uh,
I really want people to clean themselves. Hair's gross.
hair isn't gross, but you want people to have access to your you want people to
Vaginal parts
yeah, you want
for,
people.
for 13 whole minutes, and that's from you taking your clothes off, putting them back on, and getting the hell out of my house while I smoke a cigarette. I'm a good time for 13 minutes. Straight up.
13 minutes? What the fuck? 13
Yeah.
minutes? What? 13 minutes?
Yeah.
You didn't do a Brazilian wax.
Yes, I did.
You want it longer than 13 minutes.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You got it. What are you talking about? 13
I'm
minutes.
telling you, 13 minutes. I'm a good time for 13 minutes. And
That doesn't even make sense. 13 minutes. I've never been with a woman for 13 minutes. It has to at least take a fucking hour.
listen, it's a gift. It's a gift. I'm that quick and I can make things happen that quick. It doesn't have to take an hour.
But
I got things to do, people to see, and places to be. I don't have time to be laid up in the bed for an hour to do it, what could take me exactly 3 or 4 minutes to do.
no.
I'm given time for even foreplay in the 13 minutes.
Wow, I'm confused. I'm extremely confused now. I don't know even what type of channel I'm on. You want to just be with a dude for 13 minutes?
13 minutes tops. I'd prefer it be faster.
Wham, wham, bam, and thank you, ma'am, and
Yeah,
gone.
slap it, flip it, rub it down. I'm done. Yeah,
Oh.
don't kiss me. Don't hug me. Don't touch me after I'm done either. Yeah.
That's hard to believe. How can I even? I don't. That's
That's
hard for
the
me.
truth. That's just the truth.
I could barely hold your hand and
No.
kiss your lips.
Don't touch
Me.
me. No.
That
No.
doesn't sound right, dude. 13 minutes.
Mhm.
I mean, you got that.
Go ahead.
That doesn't even sound right.
But that's who I am.
13 minutes.
13 minutes. Yeah. Tops.
If I was no, it's not right. If there's because to be certain circumstances, that 13 minutes is not a lot. That allotment of time doesn't suffice for certain circumstances.
Then those circumstances, you would just have to visit somebody else. Come to me when you got 13 minutes.
So what are you gonna do? Like drive dudes off with the hard cock? I mean,
I don't dry anybody off. That's not my problem.
you 13 minutes. Like, no, that doesn't even make sense.
13 straight. It doesn't have to make sense. I
Okay,
know.
I'm extremely. I am extremely intrigued and confused at the same time. I have no idea.
Yeah. It's because men are used to hearing women want romance and to be courted and to be dated and to this. No, I don't need it. No, don't need it. I know what I like. I'm going to get what I like. And I know what you like. And I know how to make it happen real fast.
But sometimes, dude, I can straight rock and roll for longer than 13 minutes.
Well, no, but everybody can. I can too. But do I want to? No. I just want to get my groove on and be done. Like, be done. I got stuff to do.
Okay. Fuck.
And I don't like romance and I don't like touchy feely. Do not touch me either. When I get that, just don't touch me.
What doesn't even make sense? Don't touch you.
Right. Not with your hands. Like, no, don't need it.
doesn't. Okay, that I'm weird. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I don't touch you.
Yeah. Yeah. I know it's weird. It's probably really weird. My my husband says I have a fucked up sense of relationship, but that's who I am.
Ah. Oh, it's very interesting. You know, all people. That's the thing. People, everyone's different, dude. Everybody's different. Everyone has their own everything. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Um I think well, here's the deal. A lot of women get pissed off because a man will get off too fast and don't worry, and then there's some men that don't worry about getting, letting the women be pleasurable. I'm just killing two birds with one stone. Like, I'm not going to get my feelings hurt, and you don't have to romance me, wine me, or dine me. I don't need none of that. I need you to come in, be ready to do the deed. I don't Whatever you got to do to make that happen for you, make it happen, because you've got exactly 13 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Well,
And that's with your clothes back on, headed to the door.
right. So, do you have an orgasm? Have you ever had an orgasm before?
Several. I could do several in that time.
Really?
Yeah.
So, do you consider yourself a nymphomaniac?
No.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite position?
No. Yeah. Doggy style. But
Okay.
sometimes there's not enough time.
Okay.
Just depends on how long it takes them to get
Okay.
undressed.
Doggy style or rape? Have you heard about rape position? Do you like rape position?
That word could get me in trouble, so we're going to act like that didn't happen.
Okay. Okay. So, face down.
Yeah,
Like,
I know what it is, but yes.
do you prefer to lay just like face
Okay.
down?
See, this up here says according to Lene. So I usually ask the questions, but I just prefer it being over with in 30 minutes. I mean, 13 minutes. 13 minutes. Done.
Uh,
Finished. You're
30.
done. I'm done. 13. If you're
Okay.
not done in 13, I'm sorry for you, but that's never happened to me, ever.
Well,
I've been having sex for a long time.
well, everyone has this.
No,
People,
I've been having sex
people,
since I was 13 years old. I'm 55 now.
well, people have been having coitus since the beginning of time, like Adam and Eve.
No, I'm not
did.
talking about the beginning of time. I'm talking about personal experience. I've
Okay,
been
so
having
yeah,
sex since I was 13. I'm 55 now. I know what works, what doesn't work, and what can get any guy off. Any guy, doesn't matter who you are, what you are. I know. I know.
yes,
I
yes,
just
yes, yes. That's why I'm talking to you because you have a interesting perspective on the subject. And so do you prefer doggy style versus laying face down?
I don't prefer. I have a favorite position just like anybody, but all I prefer is sex. I don't care how I get it. It's got
Okay,
to happen within that
but
13 minutes. And
yes, okay, yes, but there doggy style and face down is different
I
because
know that because you hit different spots. I know.
yeah, so that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, you don't have to try to school me. I got it.
No, I'm
I
not trying to. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Okay, okay, I understand. I respect your game.
It's not a game. That's
No, it's okay. Okay, I didn't mean. I didn't
no, I
mean.
know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I'm just playing with you. But no, really, that's who I am. I'm
I
straight up
said, but
straight up
I'm
bitch.
still. I'm still a little bit confused
I
about
know.
your whole purpose of the whatever.
13 minutes. I know. A lot of people are. A lot of people are. I just know after 13 minutes we should both be done and I'm moving on.
Well, I mean, as far as like engagement,
There's no engagement. What do you mean engagement? You mean the actual act of it?
I don't know. You said you don't like foreplay. You don't like
No. No, no, no. I can do that for myself.
you don't like holding hands and like kissing.
No. No. Mm-mm. But
That's
yeah,
a lot.
Smelly Joe, we'll move on to something else.
this
We had the sex talk
is
already.
this is wild. This is wild, man.
Uh,
Very interesting. I
uh,
was I've been taken from one extreme to the next. This is like the most extreme channel I think I've ever been on. From
we did.
one, we were talking about like Jesus Christ, and now we're talking about like wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and don't have no extra time left over on these.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, that's what happens. You know, there's three things that will always be talked about on this channel, probably almost every live: food, sex, something else. I forget what the other thing is. Always food and sex, though. Always. 100%, almost in every live. Yeah. Can't help it. Just comes up.
Well, let's see. So there's a lot of people. I like to talk about sex, and I tell you experience
Talk
that
about
I've
sex, baby. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
you know, a lot of people don't believe the certain experiences I've had, dude. Because there's a lot of people that have never had no experiences.
Mm,
They don't believe certain things that I tell them about certain experiences I had, and they don't fucking believe it.
yeah. JB, what's up, girl?
So it's interesting. It's interesting to be surprised.
Yeah. I think I floor a lot of people. Bees, I love you. I love you, bees.
And so, like to all these, I wish some of these fucking retards out there on YouTube could have heard what we just talked about. It'd be funny, dude.
Yeah, I've had to run more people off because they don't know when to shut up. I mean, it just is what it is. I'm an honest person. I open it up. I normalize it, and then but when I'm done, I'm done because it's not the reason why I think I go from uh what do you call it, topic to topic to topic is because not everybody wants to talk about the same things all the time. And the
Well,
problem is with people that come and go, that actually will find me on a YouTube on a YouTube vertical live. If they hear me talking, then they're all, you know.
well,
And I just am who I am.
there's such a wide variety of things that people that have very limited experience have no idea what's actually out there.
Mm,
They
yeah,
don't, but they don't. You could tell people, well, I did this with this person, and they're like, "Oh, you made it up." No, it's for real. And
well, I mean, um, I think you could, though you can tell, I think when people, or at least I can, I think for the most part, I can tell when people are just blowing smoke. Do you know what I
well,
mean?
some people's experiences are so limited when they hear
Yeah.
someone that hasn't done something that's out of the boundaries of what most people have. It's like, you're fucking making this shit up. That never happened, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
because they've been with like three girls, and
Yeah. I
I'm,
haven't done nothing like that. I don't plan to, don't ever want to. Listen, I'm giving one person 13 minutes. There's no way I've got time for anybody else. No way. And even if I was one of those huggy, kissy, lovey type people,
but okay.
I wouldn't be with those people. I
Uh,
couldn't be with
I,
those people.
hypothetically,
Hypothetically speaking.
hypothetically speaking, like if someone couldn't achieve their goal in 13 minutes, what would you do?
That's not my problem. I'm going to
You
achieve
would
mine.
you would just say preserve your semen and be like a Rastafarian or like a
Well,
Buddha.
I honestly have never had that problem. I'm not going to lie. Never. I perfect
Well,
the art of sex. I know your men's weaknesses. I got it.
it's interesting in certain type of ways because there's actually there's semen retention. You could say preserve your seed.
Uh-huh.
all this type of shit. So you could be like could be a it could be actually a beneficiary for someone that doesn't want to you know what I'm saying?
Yep. All right, let's see. RC dropped Joe Vell's link. Thank you, RC, for doing that. If you guys aren't subbed up to Joe Vell, you guys are missing a good time. That girl can sing like nobody's business, and she's gorgeous. She does open mic and as well as puts on shows herself, and she's just the shows by herself. She's fabulous. And I'm not just saying that. I'm saying when I get time, I go check her out. A lot of times I'll put her on the big screen here and do my chores in this house. She's that entertaining. She's just sweet as pie too. So, yeah, check Jovelle out. Let's could anybody check for me and see? Um, well, let me see if I'm hooked up to it. Hold on. Y'all, I'm freezing. I'm freaking freezing. Hold on. Hold on. Let's watch the weather real quick.
There's a lot of cold weather coming.
Hold on. Let me do this over here. Let me open the weather. Hold on. Let's see where we're at.
So I was wondering if y'all gonna drive me crazy and make.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, I drive people crazy. Just kidding with you, honey.
Really, maybe open my last bottle of wine and shit.
Oh, I don't drink that stuff. Hold on, just a second.
So,
just
are you 100% sober?
Yeah, I'm 100% sober. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me go to.
You're 100% sober, but you demand manicuring.
Absolutely. Yeah. Why do I sound wasted to you?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Do I sound intoxicated?
Oh, yeah.
I probably should.
It don't bother me the least, but oh no. Hold on. Jack, snap it.
I think I'm gonna say I think I'm done drinking. I should save the rest of my alcohol for tomorrow. This has been a very this has been a very interesting experience.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Come back and visit us. I have a co-host. Her name is Maggie. She's from the UK. She's darling. And we have a lot of fun. And I'd like
really. Let me make sure that I have this channel. Your name is Lene After Dark.
Lene. No, my name is According to Lene. Would somebody drop my link in chat? Just grab it from chat. That's Lene After Dark is just what I named the title. But anyways, all I
found it. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, and luckily. I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. It's fine.
I'm as a audio shit. Yeah, cool. Very, very interesting experience. It's so crazy. So many people on here, like so weird in so many ways. But I like about this about you can actually have an intimate conversation and talk about shit.
Well, as long as look, this is what I say. I like to talk. I am a very curious person by nature. And I like to find out about people's lives. I don't talk about my own very often, but I mean, not But I mean, it ends up coming up at times. But as long as people are respectful, that's all I ask. Because if not, then I mean, these I have mad mods. I mean, they're either pissed off or they're crazy. Something's always going on. They will boot people out of here quicker than I ever see. I never even know. I don't pay attention. So, yeah, if they think that there's any disrespect going, they're out of here. So that's all I tell people. I like having discussions about just about anything. The discussions come and go. I won't stay on the same thing for very long, and just be respectful to those around you.
Well,
That's it.
that's a big thing. So like so many so many people are so disrespectful that people get into a habit of being disrespectful. Just like the way you
Yeah,
told me with that one dude. Like I said something to the one dude, and you put me in check, right? Like
yeah.
you know, but is it that's a habit because on so many channels it's
That's
all
the
it
way
is.
it is. Yeah. No.
It's demonic disrespect nonstop. So you're like in the habit of that type of
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah. No, I know. And that's why, I'll say something and catch your attention and it either piss you off, you're like, I'm fucking out of you, you fucking bitch, and you're gone. Or you're just like, wow, okay, then this is how we're doing it. Let's do it. So and I appreciate those that take, you know, my little jab that I give to say, hey, we're not doing that here. And they'll stay. There's been others that have come up here and just been like, "Fuck you, fucking cunt," and just called me every name in the book, and then I drop. I'm like, "You could, you can leave yourself with what dignity you got left, or I can drop your ass, and my mods will kick you out. So I don't care. Take whatever way you got to go. You know." So there's not many, especially men, that will figure out. We're not being hateful to each other. You know what I mean? We're going to have a conversation and be cool with that. Especially people that are used to on different channels, fighting all the time. So I get it. I get
And
it.
I love that, and that's part of the problem with the greater society. And it has I sort of forgot, but it has to do with hate and love and
Fine line, right?
I, yeah, you said something I wanted to talk about, but I think I already forgot, but it's love and hate type shit.
Uh-huh. It's a fine, fine line. There's my sweet Jovel. You guys sub up to Jovel. All right, I want to look at this weather with you.
But I don't think it's that. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. It's something else, I think. Uh, I hope you are ready, man. It's gonna get cold as fuck, man.
You guys, I was muted again that whole time. I Swanee. I am getting another pair of these. I can't stand it because it's down by my feet, y'all. Ugh. I can't wait to hand these to little girl. Tell her she can have them.
Hope everyone's got fucking propane and heat. I got 4 tanks of propane. I usually I don't want to talk about people. People cursed me for talking about the weather. I don't
Why?
know if
Why?
people kicked me off the panel for talking about the weather earlier.
Well, that's because they have an agenda. I don't have an agenda. I talk about what I want to talk about. I talk about what chat wants to talk about. I invite people up on panel and uh, try to get in their brain and understand them more. And if we want to talk about the damn weather, we're going to talk about the damn weather. We're going to talk about the spider crawling across the wall. We're going to talk about the spider crawling across the wall. And everybody else can suck it.
Well, I just hope everyone is prepared for the cold. It could be cold as fuck. I hope everyone's prepared. And if you're not prepared, get prepared. It could be real fucking cold for a long time.
Yep. Agreed. All right. You know what? I am going to say goodnight because I need to close this down. I need to get some sleep. It's 5:30 in the morning here. Where you at? You're at 3:30, right? Solo.
I'm at 4:36 a.m. I'm in Southeast Texas.
Oh, that's right. So you're just an hour behind.
I'm not in as much danger as a lot of people.
Man.
Yeah, a lot of people are in more danger than me. You know?
Yeah, it's 13 degrees right here, you guys. It's 13 degrees. And you shut the hell up yourself. JK, you shut the hell up. Everybody shut the hell up. Bees, you shut the hell up.
This was the fucking I loved it. This panel, it was fucking great.
Well, I'm glad you did. You got to come back and meet my co-host. She wasn't feeling good last night. Her name is Maggie. You will love her. She's from the UK. She has the most awesome accent. And you will adore her. You will adore. Everybody loves Maggie. And if they don't love Maggie, I come and I beat the hell out of them until they do love Maggie.
Well,
you have to love Maggie.
Oh, that's one of my there was a girl named Maggie that I did used to love.
Well, you're gonna fall in love again. Because Maggie, everybody's in love with Maggie. They have to be. Or else they get beat up.
It's hard.
Come and beat them up and key their cars and send my kids out there to toilet paper their shit and fork their yards and everything.
It's hard not to love a girl named Maggie.
I know, right? Maggie May. That's who she is. She's our Maggie May. You all shut up. Every one of you, shut up. It's a thing here. They all tell me to shut up. I tell them back to shut up. But anyways, Solo, it was a pleasure meeting you. Really.
Yes, it was. I had a great time. It was fun. I love you too. It's fucking fantastic.
I really would like to invite you back. Come on back. Hang out with us.
And I think I subscribed it. Definitely did subscribe to your thing.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Well, I will let you off panel. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody here, and then I'm out. Blondie's out.
Peace.
Bye. All right, guys. That is it for me. Turn on the notifications. Yeah. You guys make sure you got your notifications on because you don't know when I'm going to pop in and out. The weather's getting colder, you guys, so I'm going to be stuck in this damn house. Hell, I might be doing 24-hour lives. Nobody knows what I'm doing here. So Maggie may start having to do lives by herself because she's going to be stuck out of the cold too. I saw Lulu said they got snow. Mag said they got snow. So we got snow everywhere. So except for, over in Australia, they're in their heat. They're in their heat. But listen, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. JK, it is so good every time to see you. We love you here. And I don't care if you got a girlfriend or not a girlfriend. You remember that the ladies here adore you. Remember that? It was good having John on panel from, or Cowboy from Missouri. We hope he's well. He's got bad weather coming in right now as well. And Texas, Solo from Texas. Thank you for coming up. This was a great time. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it so much. You guys hit the like on the way out. Sub up to my friends. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me say this real quick. Does everybody here know what the community page is? Let me just tell you, for those that don't. Every creator, every channel has a community page. Okay, you go to their regular homepage where you see all their shit, right? Underneath their name is their links and stuff. And then under that, it shows the live, the videos, the shorts. It also says community. Hit the community. That's where you find out what's going on. If I schedule a live and I'm not showing up for that live, that's how you're going to find out. That doesn't happen very often, but I'm human. It happens. Check the community pages. That's the only way I can stay in touch with you guys, everybody. So I'm going to explain on the community page that I will be canceling the live for the 7th. That is going to be a members only. Due to I need to figure out the trolls that make sure that everybody who is a member is not a troll. So if I can't get rid of the members, if it doesn't take their membership away when I block them, then I will not be doing that members only, because I don't need people that are causing problems to be a member to my channel under a troll name. Don't need it, don't want it, don't care. All right. Yusef, it was really good seeing you. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it so much. Check out the community page. Hit the like on the way out. Mods, you guys are the best. Maggie, you have my heart. Chat, we wouldn't have a channel without you. Thank you guys so much. You mean so much to me. I will see you guys next time. If you can't be good at it. Send me pictures. I need content.
Life is hard and life is wild. It can be sad or full of smiles. And every once in a while, you need a break from the mundane. So come back to see your friend, or she'll wonder where you've been. According to Lene, she appreciates you and all that you do. You need her, but she needs you, and that's the beauty of according to Lene. So thank you for your time. You are a friend of mine. I'll be happy to see you again on the next According to Lene. Be good or be good at it. Until next time, love Lene, love Lene, love Lene. Next time, love Lene, love Lene. Life is hard and life is wild. It can be sad or full of smiles. And every once in a while, you need a break from the until next time. Love, Lene. Love, Lene. Love, Lene.